Episode 5 now. Welcome to the podcast. I'm here with Liam, and I'm here with
Yai.
and I'm here with
Fatima.
and this is gonna be like an interesting one. First, we're gonna start with some open-minded questions, and then obviously I'm gonna reveal the behind the scenes of what I've been going through in my life. So the first one is, when was the last time you tried something new?
Try something new. I try something new every day, you get me? Like food, like mostly like food, you know. I'm always like exploring. I'm not like a closed-minded person. I think I'm very open-minded when it comes to, you know, trying new things.
That's really good, you know. I'm pretty much the same, you know. I don't always like, you know, doing the same thing. I always like to branch into different narratives or, you know, different paths, or to try new things as well. What about you?
I'm a very open-minded person. I can try anything, but like, it depends on whether it's safe for me or not. That's all.
100%. What about you, Liam?
Yeah.
The mic.
What do I say?
You have to grab your mic.
So what was your question?
I said, when was the last time you tried something new?
I think like last week or 2 weeks ago.
And what was that?
I'm not sure. I think the last time I tried something new was last May, like this Hideout Youth Zone.
What did you do?
I played football, and also I wanted to try basketball, and I preferred basketball because I'm better at basketball. And my favourite sessions at Hideout Youth Zone are basketball, music, podcast, and arts and crafts. Another new thing I tried was Millie's cookies, which I love. It's got a cookie with icing on top, because I saw someone eating it that I wanted to try, and I thought, oh my god. And then I did taste it, and it was delicious.
That's really good, you know. Obviously, it's building your experience and, you know, to cook further meals and stuff like that.
Yes.
Could apply it in your day-to-day life.
Yes.
Who do you sometimes compare yourself to?
Compare myself to who?
No, that's the question. Like, who do you sometimes compare yourself to? So it could be anyone. Is there a certain person out there that you try and compare yourself to?
I compare myself to Josh, who's the football coach at the he comes on Fridays, because I look older and I sound older, and I look nice and like an adult, and Josh looks and sounds much younger. Even though he's a lot older, he still is younger. He looks and sounds younger physically, but he's chronically older.
Yeah, 100%. What about you?
I feel like I compare myself to like most people in the world, because like I don't really fit societal standards. Like my personality, the way I look, I don't fit places in it. So yeah, I just generally compare myself to everyone else.
What about you?
Me, I'll be honest, like I don't really compare myself to anyone. I don't like comparing myself to other people, because like what happens when I compare myself to somebody else is I'll see something in there that's a flaw in me, right? And then I'll be like dwelling on that, you get me? It'll be in my mind that that's him right there. Now I need to be that. But that's not the kind of mindset that I want to have, because if I'm having the mindset of, I want to be like that guy, I want to be like this guy, I'm never going to be who I truly am, you get me? So it's almost like if I compare myself to somebody, I'll compare myself to, there's a YouTuber called Prince EA. He's a inspirational speaker. He talks about any topic. It's just completely random topics, or it could be trending topics. And, you know, he talks about, it's more like a, you know, musical type, motivation, inspirations type talk that he does, right? And to me, the reason I compare myself to that is because I can relate to a lot of things he says. So it's like when he talks, it's like he's speaking to me. So that's why I would compare myself to him, you get me?
Yeah, definitely. And I just compare myself to myself, you know. I always look back on, you know, how I'm developing as a human being, because I just know my potential. and where I want to be in life, and I'm just non-stop battling for that position.
So do you think this new you, would be happy with the old you?
Expand on that statement.
So what I'm trying to say is, do you feel better about the way you're living now than the way you used to live? Like, if your old self seen the new you, would he be happy?
Yes or no?
Yes and no, is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah.
Like, could you elaborate?
Because, my parents aren't here.
Yeah.
Fuck my two parents, because
Right.
they don't take responsibility for their
Yeah.
actions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, I didn't have to, at the age of 14 years old, go down on my knees because I exploited to my head teacher that I was getting beaten by the belt, and that my dad was an alcoholic and he was letting out my problems on me. And obviously my mum was a smoker at the time,
Yeah.
but it didn't tell me or my two sisters. Also, fuck my two sisters, because they've always been on my parents' side. They've not actually looked at their brother and been like, you know what, he's been through some mentally disturbing stuff.
Yeah.
And he's surviving from the government. He's living in households with aggressive teens and people who are noisy and blast music every 5 minutes, and just obviously raging. And obviously sometimes there's good social workers and sometimes there's bad social workers, and there's bad staff care workers who are only in it for the money.
Yeah.
And the way they speak to you is very obnoxious, very disrespectful, because they wouldn't speak to their own kids like that.
Yeah.
And they look at us like we're some like objects,
statistic, basically,
being like experimented by, like we're in some test tube. You know what I mean? Like,
I heard that.
like we aren't no districts. We have feelings, and we need to be treated appropriately, and also taken advantage with obviously the privilege of controlling our money, taking us to transport when they get paid it back because they sign like a consultation form that they have to follow. And obviously if it's anything to do with something important, then they're allowed to take you to A, B and C, but sometimes they'll be lazy and they'll just sit back and put their 2 feet up. So yeah, that's all it is. Obviously I wish, I think the old self would say, Ravahrn, I wish you were still in a foster home, because obviously my two parents were jealous, that there were two parents actually doing like taking care of me, properly, and actually looking at me as their own. They were taking me to parties, introducing me to their families. I didn't have to worry about budgeting, because now I'm living off universal credit in it. I get £344 every 5 to 4 weeks, and so, and obviously like whenever I needed something I'd get it and stuff like that, and there wouldn't be a worry, and my anxiety wasn't as high as the time as it is now. And it's just obviously I think that like the old self would be like, I'm a bit more pessimistic, because I remember I was a lot more happier and I had 24/7 mates. Whenever I'm down at any moment or what place I am, like it don't matter if they were tired or anything, like they'd still make that extra effort for me after everything I've done for them, whilst I'm unfortunate as well, and I'm suffering emotionally, physically and mentally. And I think the old self would be like, you know what, just like my counter interactions with certain people, you know what I mean, like there's certain crowds that I shouldn't have been involved with, and certain people that I wish I never met, you know what I mean, because there's people out here that have got bad intentions, they don't want to see you do well.
Obviously.
Like I remember at a time where I was down and out, like there was nobody there for me, still is now sort of, but obviously I just wanted to give up in life. And then obviously because I've been neglected and abandoned from not only my own blood but my mates who I've been friends with for 5 years, there was these 3 people that said, oh, Ravahrn, come on PlayStation, but because they know my diagnosis with autism, they thought it was cool to get a reaction out of me and talk about, do I get people telling me what to do on a daily basis, and do I have to run around from this and blah blah blah, do I have to survive, do I have to wear cheap clothes and buy at Primark and all this stuff, and you're delusional and this, that and the other. Like I got like a lot of cyberbullying by these 3 mates, and the the reason why I didn't detach myself from them, because it took me a long time to do that, was because I was scared of being lonely.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand that.
Because it's like it affects you physically as well. You know, you get like aches, you get sometimes heartaches, you get panic attacks during night. You know, it's not good, you know, being trapped in that lonely void. So that's what it is. You know, the old me would look at a lot of good things. I mean, a lot of better things that could excel me in life.
Yeah, you know what it is, yeah? It's like I feel like it's almost as if it's human nature to find entertainment in people's suffering. I feel like that's just cause even now, I can't lie, let's all be honest. If we were walking out right now and we see the guy fall on the floor right now, most of us would probably laugh, you get what I'm saying? But that would be like a natural reaction for most people, innit? So it's like, it's almost as if it's a nature now to us, innit? But I feel like some people, like, you know what? Like, for example, those 3 friends, but I 100% don't agree with you calling them mates, because that's not right, you get me? But basically, yeah, them 3 guys that you're talking about right now, yeah, like, what makes me think, like, what I think is, like, probably them man are feeling lonely, you know? Them man don't, you know, get attention and that. So when they start hearing, oh, you're going through foster care, blah, 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 this and that, they're now thinking, all right, this is my time to shine. I'm gonna make myself feel better by making you feel down. You know what I'm telling you?
Just to correct you, like, I was in, like, bouncing off different care homes.
Yeah.
So, like, because obviously I got told by my social worker I can't be in another foster home anymore.
Yeah.
Because of my age.
Oh, right. Makes
like,
sense.
But yeah, I get your point.
Yeah,
but
still the same concept, innit?
Yeah, but I get your point, but, like, I disagree, because at the end of the day, if they're seeing what a person's going through, you know, they're provided with everything and they're rubbing it in a person's face intentionally and on purpose. Yeah, you can go for rep time if you want. And they're doing it on purpose. You know what I mean? And, you know, not see you later, and not taking responsibility for their actions. You know, they could apologize like 100 times and still not learn from the lesson.
Yeah, but the problem is you need to know someone's deeper feelings for that. I'll be honest with you. You need to know someone's deeper feelings for that.
How?
Bro, before, you know, if we didn't have this talk right now, if we wanted this podcast that I just met you, I promise you, I probably wouldn't care. I probably wouldn't care about you, you know? I just seen you, you're a guy, you're a human. Okay, not a person. Bye. You know what I'm saying? But now that I'm sitting down and I'm having a conversation with you now, I'm like, rah, the shit you've been through, like, it's not right. Now I'm starting to understand you, innit? You know what I'm saying? Like, if someone came in here, started mocking you, yeah, started saying this and that to you, right? Everyone's laughing, I wouldn't care. But now that I've had that talk, I would stand up for you, you know what I'm saying? Because now I know the deeper things you're going through. I'm like, yo, it's like, on the outside is a completely different thing. You know what I'm saying? The flavor is all on the inside. And it's once you get to the flavor, you truly understand what you're eating. If you understand what I'm trying to say, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, so that's what like I'm trying to get at. You know what I'm saying?
And it's not even just them. Like, there's been like other friends as well.
Yeah.
Who, you know, don't react that way, but, you know, in a very ignorant way. Like, they forget about what I've done for them and they move on to the next person.
Yeah,
and they just leave the person down here. And I just find that really interesting, you know what I mean? From someone who's financially unstable, who put, like, money out of their budget for them just because they didn't get, like, pocket money or whatever it was, whilst we were going out at nice times. Then I started clocking, actually, these guys are using me for benefit allowance, when really I should be using that money to survive. Not on cinemas, not on chilling and going A, B, and C and buying people gift cards. Like, that's not what I'm about. And then I was just getting passed around like a party parcel, bro. Like, that's what, like, all the friendships that I've had has mainly been that. And also you have, and you know what's an interesting fact is, the real ones are the ones that unfortunately don't have enough time for you, but you know that they're there for you. Yeah. Because whenever they see you upset, it doesn't give a fuck how fucking busy they are, they will still at least say something, or at least try and message you or call you or do something like that.
Yeah, I 100% agree with that. It's always, because you know what, the people who truly care, right? They have their own things going on. They feel a genuine connection because they feel as if like not the same situation, but they can relate to you, right? And they know that feeling, and they're like, that I can't let you go through that thing. It's not fair on you. You know what I'm saying? That type of thing. So it's like, you know, them friends, even though they don't have time for you, you know, them friends always find ways around it. But you know what? Sometimes, yeah, it's hard. It's actually hard to see. Usually you can see like, oh yeah, this guy's a fake. He's using me, all right, this and that. But truly, it's really hard. It's really hard to see when people are treating you, you know, because people say one thing and they mean the complete other. I'm telling you now.
Two-faced people.
Bro, 8-faced, bro. I'm telling you, them man can tell you one thing, you fully believe it. Now you're firm on that belief. Boom, gone, disappeared. They don't chat to you no more. They told someone this about you. They told someone that about you. What for? Like, what? Why are you telling people all this and that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I was there. I was your friend, innit? You never heard me say shit about you. So why are you talking about me? Like, it's not. You know what I'm saying? It's not like that, yeah. Like, do you have something to say?
I mean, I get what you guys are talking about
Yeah.
with fake friends and all of that.
Yeah, yeah.
But I don't get why you're using the term friends, because like if they were really your friends, why are they talking and bad about you? Why are they talking?
Fair point. That's a fair point.
Why are they talking like you're a piece of trash that they find on the pavement? Like, I wouldn't call them friends. I wouldn't even call them humans at that point. They're disgusting creatures, because how are you going to
Fuck him if you're watching this as well. Fuck you guys. Because, nah, seriously, like, if I do end up doing this, like, being a social creator, because I'm living two lives, I'm being a social creator, and then I'm being a motivational, inspirational person for the young people. That's why I'm doing stuff like this. I don't get paid for this. I don't have to do the stuff like everyone tells me, but it's the genuine kindness of my heart. And I'm sorry, I'm addicted to the feeling helping people when they're on the floor and when they're on the ground and when they're hopeless and they just need someone to give them a little push to excel in whatever they're doing. I'm sorry. But all I want to say to all you motherfuckers who are watching this, yeah, when I make it, I'm not going back to you. I see people trying to message me, inbox me, and then decide to be around me, and then don't want to be around me. You know what I mean? Like, say, oh, I want to chill with Ravahrn today, and then I don't want to chill with Ravahrn today. No, like, I'm ignoring all of you. That's your decision that you're gonna regret for the rest of your life. If you choose to leave me, and you can't be, you know, affectionate and obviously understanding to my situations, then you're gone. You know what I mean?
And I can't lie.
Sorry, carry on. Sorry, I apologize.
Yeah.
No, I was just saying, like, because you're calling... let me move on from the fact that you're calling them friends. I get what you're saying, that people are treating you like that. Because, like, me, myself, as a person, I have fake friends, and I know that they're fake, but I'm still hanging around with them because I don't want to feel lonely. I like being alone.
Yeah.
Same with me.
I like being alone, but I don't like being lonely. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, that's
we
very
always fall in that trap, bro.
yeah.
Like,
That's very understandable. I can't lie. That's very understandable.
Like, let's say I get waves of like panic attacks and stuff like that, because like I'll be sat in my room and then I'm thinking back to something that's happened in the past, and then all of a sudden I'm crying. Me, myself, and I've had like personal like moments where I felt like offing myself, and like before I do it, I make sure to text people. I make sure to text my best friend, or like, well, I call her my best friend. I'm not entirely sure if she's my best friend, because she seems like a fake person. I text her when I'm feeling down, and like she doesn't have time for me. It's like, I get that she's doing her own thing. I know she's gonna make it in life. She's very focused. She's a successful person. But like, have you ever been so down in your life that to the point where anything is possible, to the point where you don't feel any emotion anymore, that you just wanna end it all, and then the one person that you feel emotion for leaves you, and then like they just leave you in the dust, and you just have to like sit there and enjoy the pain because you don't want like to pass pain on to people
Yeah, and I feel that what you just said is what I was about to come up on. Like, hey, Fatima's my sister. Yeah, she blood, right? But I know you know those late night or shower thoughts. You know them deep ones. I know like, right, there's something going on in their lives, but I can't really do nothing about it because I know they're thinking the same thing in it. So they're not trying to talk. Like, I'll be honest with you, yeah. I know my sister, right? Sometimes I see her upset. I try to talk to her, and I understand why she doesn't want to talk to me, innit? Because it's like I won't understand her. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe that's what's going on through her head. Like, and it's like, it's not necessarily like, oh, like I don't love my sister or she don't love me, she don't trust me. We trust each other to the limits, you know what I'm saying? My trust is in myself. I know right now if I leave this place, yeah, and I get shot, I get stabbed, I get killed, I get arrested, I know my sister has my back. I know my sister will at least try to keep me alive, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, you need to embrace that, innit? Because
Yeah.
coming from someone who, when the family doesn't even care about their own son, like that's a massive blessing. You need to cherish that.
Yeah, bro, I hear that because I'm telling you now, yeah, you may see me and my sister argue this and that, but when it comes down to the end of the day, like, there's nothing breaking our bond with me and my family. Family's first, bro. I'm telling you, like, there's nothing that can stop me from family, but it's like, family is really hard to communicate with on an deeper emotional level. Like when I talk about emotional, I'm talking about like, you know, like, oh, this happened in school, this happened in that, this happened in this. It's hard to talk about that, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, wow, this is my family. I can't really, you know, I don't want my family to be like sad around me, feel pity for me. Like, I'm just gonna let them live their lives, make me look happy so they can be happy. And I feel like that statement, you know, be happy to make others happy. I feel like I overuse that, like, because in school as well, like, I'm not happy. Like, I'll be honest. In school, I get stressed. I'm too stressed. I got a lot of things on my mind because somebody said this, somebody said that. Innit?
Same when I go college, bro. Sometimes I don't even want to go.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I don't even want to talk to, you know, the students sometimes like that I'm around because, like, it's like excitement for them when they hear it. Like, I don't want to talk to people who like have fun with what they're listening to because it's serious. I want people who can relate to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And obviously try and feel my pain in a sense, because you'll get people who will just mock you or secretly laugh behind the phone or behind your
when
face.
I tell you know that, yo, if I tell you now, fam, if I pull up my Snapchat, yo, the amount of people that make me mad, fam, on a normal day, like the amount, yo, if I pull up my Snap, people I chill with every day been chatting shit behind my back, like, and they don't know I know. But I'm still gonna be there. Like, I'm still gonna be there. Yeah, I don't want to cause drama. I don't want to cause awkwardness because I know at the end of the day we got friends, and when I go out with them friends, you're coming with them. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like putting people in a situation where it's like, oh yeah, I don't want to go because this guy's there. I don't want to do this because this guy's there. I don't like doing that. But it gets to a certain point where I'm like, yo, chill the fuck out, chill. I thought, like, what the hell are you doing? Have I said shit about you before you said shit about me, right? And a lot of people judge me on my past. I can't lie, I'm a trash guy. I used to be a trash guy. Sorry, I'm not a trash guy now. I used to be a trash guy.
Can I just say we're all allowed to make mistakes? It's about learning from it.
Yeah, bro, I can't be, like, bro, I'll be honest with you, yeah. Bro, in my past, I can't lie, bro. Right now, I'm not happy with myself. Like, when I did what I've done to people, even the way I treat my family before, you know, like, you can agree with this, innit? Like, I was like, you know, very neglectful. I didn't care. I remember one time, yeah, like, I'm not trying to put my Margie on blast, but there was, like, obviously my dad left and all this, and one time, yeah, like, my dad bought me like a toy, yeah. I just remember, like, a random memory this is, yeah. My dad, my mom was there, bawling out, yeah. My sister, my brother there hugging my mom, telling us, okay, I brought my toy, and I'm like, oh mom, I brought my toy's broken. And then now that I'm deep in it, what the fuck am I doing? My mom is there, the one who was suffering for me, yeah. The one who was always being there for me, my Marge. Bro, I don't want to, like, put this in your face, innit?
No,
like,
it's calm.
Yeah, I don't want to put this in your face because obviously your situation, but it's like,
different.
my mom is like my idol. My mom, like, I can't compare myself. You know, when you say compare, I wanted to say my mom, and then I deep there, I can never compare myself to my mom. I don't think what my mom can do is the same thing I can do. I don't think that I'm that strong. My mom is a warrior. I'm telling you now, she's a warrior, bro. And the amount of shit that she's done, and I've just, you know, I've looked at it, and I'm like, okay, nah, that's not the way I should have acted, bro. I should have been like, yes, mom, you've done this, you've done that. I gotta give you this now. I've gotta give you that. Even my mom says, don't worry about something, I'm still gonna have to give you it. You know what I'm saying?
No, 100%.
Yeah. And I feel like I need friends like that as well. Friends that I can look at and I'm like, yo, that's my friend, bro. Like, you're there for me, I'm there for you. I need friends like that. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I don't really have. Right now, it's my sister, my brother. Yeah. If anything happens, I'm chatting to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, oh, this person's done this. Yo, it's kind of annoying, this and that. At this point in life, I don't really care about things people say. I've actually learned to not give two shits, bro. I don't care. Like, fuck off. Like, I really don't care. Like, before I'd be like, oh yeah, that's deep. Now I don't care. If you say shit about me, I'm saying shit about you. I'll be honest.
Same vice versa.
I'll be honest. That's not a good mentality, but bro, I don't care about you if you don't care about me.
Same.
Like, there's 7 billion people on this earth, and I'm supposed to deep about you, G. Big. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like if that person meant too much to you, you can never let go of that.
I can let
memory.
go. I promise you.
That's
the way
you,
people have
that's
treated
you,
him.
yeah, that's you, yeah. Like, I'm a nonchalant person. Like,
yeah,
if
I can agree.
if people like piss me off, I'm gonna walk away from the situation, or I'm gonna get mad. But like, right now in this day and age, I don't feel nothing. I'm emotionless at this point. Like, if I'm like, I'm not trying to put her on the spot, yeah, but my best friend of like 8-9 years, she snaked me for a girl that she's known only for 1 year, and like, I made up with her now, but the pain that brought me, like, I sat there like days on end for like months. I sat there. At one point, I was crying to my brother. I don't do that because I feel like if I show emotion to somebody else, they're going to use it against me. They're going to find a way to use it against me. No matter how close you are to me, if you're blood, you're blood. That doesn't mean that we have a bond. Me and my brother, we do have a bond.
Yeah.
But like, I don't feel like I can tell him things because like, I do still tell him things, but I don't feel like I can because I feel like deep down he's going to tell somebody because he's closer to somebody else. And like, you know the way everyone's got like a favorite person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have like, I'm no one's favorite person, but everybody else is my favorite person. Like,
right.
If I'm like, let's name a person A. If I'm in trouble, I'm coming straight to person A. But person A has got her own person that she's like tight with. I've not got that person. For me, it's like, it's kind of stupid, but like, for me, it's my phone and my room. Like, I call my room my depression cave because that's where I feel safe to be like depressed or something. But at one point, I was bawling my eyes out. Like, I started crying blood or something, and my eyes were red. And like, I'll wipe my eyes. But when I go into my brother's room, he's like, why your eyes red? What you crying about? But like, I told him what I was crying about, and not to like diminish you or anything, but you told our other brother. You did. You told our other brother, and I was like, okay, cool. You betrayed my trust. I can't tell you anything. I can't tell you anything.
I elaborate
anymore.
on that still, yeah.
No, because like, it's not stupid. Me and her had a great bond.
Yeah.
We had a great bond. It was 9-8 years, yeah. I told her everything that was on my mind. We did everything together. We went out together. We had the same friends. We did everything together. I loved her like she was my sister. And in matter of fact, I loved her more than anything in this world. And like, to have her betray me for somebody else that she's known for 1 year, that hurts so much. And because you're not that close with anyone like that, you wouldn't understand why I'm so upset about that. I don't care if we've made up now. I'm like, I still feel like you wouldn't get me. Like,
I'll be honest, my emotions are very, very, very hard to show. I would be like, bro, you can, bro, I'll be honest with you, people be crying around me, this and that, I will feel for them, but I can't show it. It's not that I refuse to show it. My body doesn't let me show it. You know what I'm saying? My sister came into my room, innit? And she was telling me, the reason I told my brother is because I didn't know, because it would seem like I didn't care. It would actually seem like I didn't care, but I cared. I really did care. But because of the way I find it hard to show my emotions, it would look as if I don't care. And I can't let my sister think I don't care about her, because I do. You know what I'm saying? It's my job to care about my sister. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like that. You know what I'm saying? And because there's all this, complications, now it's like a brick wall of complications. And that brick wall is now just, it's making it very hard to, pass through and communicate. That's what it is.
Nah, I get you. I completely get you. And obviously, it's really good that you as a brother and a sister have a really good relationship. Yeah. And obviously, I just want to say that I'm just proud of you, and I'm proud of you.
Yeah, I appreciate that, bro.
Because you're here today, you know what I mean? Like, that's a massive achievement. Do you know how many people who are sat on their asses not doing anything, or don't have the capacity to get out of bed? So that's what it is. But it's just, you see with me, like, I'm not gonna lie, like I've been having like mixed emotions. Like, I've been angry, I've been sad, I've been confused, and it's just been happening like on repeat.
Yeah. And
like, I don't understand why everyone wants Ravahrn to fail, because in my old high school, there's like 20% of people that support me, and then there's 80% of people that want me to fail.
Do you know what that is? I'll be honest with you. The reason people want you to fail is because if you fail, they win. You know what I'm saying?
It's just like, I don't get why they're not respecting what I'm doing. I fucking survived the care system. Like, that, bro.
And that's a big achievement.
The amount of elders that have pressured teens to be on fucking county lines, or to fucking just carry like illegal shit for them, or to get them involved in something that will wreck their future up, fuck up their record, so then they don't have a future. And then what do the staff do? They fucking push their buttons. They don't give them methods, they don't give them tips. They say, go find it yourself, or go find Bernardo's or something by yourself. These are teens that have seen some stuff that they shouldn't have seen at a young age. Like, even I've said it, when I was at the age of 11, my dad told me I was a mistake. Is this the son that I was supposed to brought up? Because they had this persona that they have a perfect family. No one's fucking perfect out there. If you see what happens behind closed doors, there's going to be a few madnesses. You know what I'm saying? And literally, you don't understand the amount of internal strength I had. I don't know how the fuck I'm still here, healthy, bro. Like, I don't smoke or anything. I don't drink alcohol. I don't even fucking go to the doctors and be on antidepressants. And normally, about 75% of people with autism get prescribed by these antidepressant drugs that they take. Do you know what I'm saying? And they're still gonna be like, fuck Ravahrn, even though I used all my energy, all my might, all my time, and just everything that I learned from my nana, because I used to live with my nana more than my family, and I love her to bits as well. And my cousin Kai, I hope he's doing well, and obviously I did everything in my power to make sure people are alright. So then all I wanted was just respect, like nothing more. I don't give a fuck about the money, I don't give a fuck about you giving me clothes or whatever. It's nice, but all I wanted was respect. That's more than anything. That outshines everything. And I don't fucking get that. Because somewhere down the line, after everything I've told them, they're gonna be like, nah, you know what, fuck you, Ravahrn. I'm gonna stick with someone else who you've only known for a short period of time. So that's what it is. Like, literally, I have to sometimes slap myself. I have to sometimes throw water in my face. I have to sometimes say, now, Ravahrn, I'm the best. Because what I'm doing, I'm making fucking history. There's not one young person who survived through the fucking care system, who can think not irrationally, who wants to be somewhere, wants to go places and want to accomplish great things, but thinks about other people. Like, people fucking wake up. Like, seriously, actually open your eyes. Like, are you hearing what's happening right now? Like, I'm passionate about this. I want to do this. You know what I mean? Like, I believe I can fucking do this. You know what I'm saying? And it's just the fact that they're just like, nah, like, always seeing these stupid messages. What you're doing is awkward. You know, you're crazy. Like, you're wasting your time.
They're
Look at what
fans.
Ravahrn's
They're
doing.
fans. I promise you, they're fans. If they truly didn't care, if they truly hated what you did, they would not comment on it. They wouldn't. If they truly hated what you did, they would not say shit about it. They would ignore it. But because they do care, they see, wow, this guy might actually be going places. This guy is doing something with his life. They're thinking, nah, let me put him down. Let me shut down his motivation. Let me stop his path. Let me block him. Yeah? These men are all going to be doing them things. I'll be honest with you. They're all going to be doing it. We're all going to get hate. We're all going to get hate. So why? Because one guy hates me, I can't care. I should not care. I should not be that guy who's like, wow, he hates me, bro. I need to fix up. No, I won't change for you. I won't change for you. The only people I change for is my family, and I only change for the better. That's the only people I will change for. You know what I'm saying? And like, even apart from that, yeah, like, changing, right? It's not about you changing. It's about someone accepting you for the way you are, right, and help you change. You know what I'm saying? Some friends will look at you and be like, okay, calm, he's doing this, he's doing that. Oh, Farouk, what you're doing is a bit weird, this and that. The real, I'll be honest, I know I got real friends. Most of my friends are real friends. You know why? Because they can tell just when I used to go to school, them man could tell when I wasn't feeling right, when I wasn't this and that. You know why? Because they really take notice to me, and I respected that. I respect them, right? Like, and it's not all of them, but the ones that like truly knew me, right, would never leave me alone. They will not leave me alone. I'm not the type of this podcast you see me doing right now. I would never do this. I would actually never do this. I'll be honest. I don't talk about my emotions. I don't do that. I find it weird. I'll be honest. I don't like that. But my friends would like pressure me, but in a good way. They'll be like, Farouk, I can tell something's wrong. Yeah, come here, like, come, let me talk to you. What's wrong? Farouk, come here, this and that. Come here, let me chat to you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, leave me alone. I don't want to talk. Leave me alone. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, I respect that, bro. I really respect that. But I'm sorry, it's my problem. It's like, it's a me problem. I can't talk about why this and that. I can't. If someone says something about me and I take it to heart, like, because you can pretend you don't care, but let's be honest, you take it to heart. You know what I'm saying? You can pretend you don't care. Most of the shit you don't care about, but the deep stuff, you take it to heart afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Initially, okay. Afterwards, it's a deep thing. You're like, rah, this is what people are thinking about me. Rah, this and that. Nah, I can't be going there. It's embarrassing. Like, I had one friend, I'm not going to say her name, I don't want to put her in blast in it, but basically, yeah, she had she had a friend, right, that basically embarrassed her, innit. I don't want to say too much because I obviously, I'm going to share this, innit, and people from my school will watch this, innit.
No.
So I don't want to put her in blast, but she knows who she is, innit. And ever since then, I've just been talking to her, you know. I've just been, you know, making sure she's good. I randomly give her compliments and that, you know what I'm saying? Like, because, like, I'm not giving her the compliments for no reason. It's not that, oh, I'm only doing it to make her feel better. Like, I'm genuinely being honest with you, innit? But it's not like I like you or anything. It's just that I'm being honest with you, innit? I'm telling you how I see you. And I don't see no flaws in you, because if I see a flaw in you, that means I see a flaw in me, I see a flaw in her, I see a flaw in you, I see a flaw in everyone. Because if there's a flaw in everyone, is it really a flaw? You know what I'm saying? Because everybody has it, so it's not unique, you know? Because oh, you can't read, or you can't write, yeah, you're weird, okay, but...
Or you failed your GCSEs and you're still
go.
doing education and you're still doing maths and English, but doing the course that you're going to get on eventually.
But there's thousands of people like that. You know what I'm saying? Most of them, right?
Are even streetwise.
Exactly. Most of them I feel bad for. I genuinely feel bad for, because we say like there's people out there who's horrible, they carry around shanks and this and that. But let's be honest, they've been through so much dumb shit from the way society treats